Alright, see if this works. This is the second day in Taiwan. I'm trying a slightly modified setup here. I don't know why this is acting weird. Assume this is what's working. Yeah. Waiting for the stream to start up. So far, I am not seeing anything happening. It looks like... What is this? This Wi-Fi connection. It looks like we are live. Yeah, really. I don't hear anything. Alright, so now confirming the stream is working on this. So good morning. It's 7 a.m. here in Taipei, Taiwan. And it's Thursday. 12 hours ahead of Boston, basically. So yesterday we flew in, got in around 7. Now, and then we ended up doing all this. Well, I didn't do a bunch of stuff, but everyone else did. And then there was this big dinner last night with the relatives of the friends I'm traveling with. And I don't know, it was pretty. Instead of talking about it, let's look up Lightroom and see what I'm talking about. Let me see if this will work. Webcam plus desk. Yeah, I have kind of a wonky setup here, so I apologize. Is it still working? I need to monitor this on the other thing. I'm not sure what happened here. Is this the second monitor? Lightroom apparently is crashing on me now. Let me quit it. Or try to quit. And let me close this. And let me open Lightroom again. Audio quality seems okay, except for my muffled voice. Alright, so that's better. Can I embiggen this now? Yeah, so here is, I've been able to publish these to my Flickr account using this feature in Lightroom called, what's it called? Publish something? That's under library. It's freaking... I'm also connected a little bit differently now. So, like, here's yesterday's photo stream. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger. It's not going to really work. So yeah, so these are the pictures from the trip. This is the hotel. And we saw a Moss Burger. We went to this roast beef noodle place, or spicy beef noodle soup place. That was, I guess, has been around for decades. And I never had actually had authentic Taiwan beef noodle soup, which is famous around the world for people who are in the know. It's a braised, how do you describe it? It's like a pork, no, it's beef. It's a beef shank. And there's a lot of connective tissue in it, but it's been braised for so long that it's become really tender and gelatinous, which is a good quality in Chinese style cooking. And then there's some like spices in it. It's like a spicy hot dish with got green onions, it's not sweet. It's mostly savory, but it's just very warming, I guess you could say. It's one of the cool things that come out of Taiwan. I'm sure there's other places that have similar stuff. This is like an eggplant. Let's say a stir-fried eggplant with chilies and raw garlic on it. This was amazing. And the moment I took a bite of that, like I just wanted to eat. I had it at the end of the meal. It was really, really good. Eye-openingly good. And then we went to a stationery store. And I remember these places dimly when I was in Taiwan as a kid. I'd been exposed only to American stationery stores up to that point. And then when we went to Taiwan in 76, 77, all the stationery stores look like this. And they're just piled with stuff. So it was nice to be in one of those, just even this random one of those on the street. This is a bunch of mahjong stuff. So I think this is fake money, so you're playing like mahjong, and they can which is like a gambling type game with the tiles. You can use the fake money. Calligraphy stuff. I saw this mysterious sign on the street we were on, which I'll have to map later. And I can't tell what it is. It looks like... I just thought the design was cool. Like there's this big pig cartoon on the side of the street. And then there was this fried chicken place that we remember from like the 80s. I think it's called Ding Gua Gua. and probably pronouncing that wrong. But this was before any American or any foreign actually brands were allowed in Taiwan to do business. I think they were first came in 1986, and the first one in was McDonald's, 85 or 86. This was a shrine, I think, that we saw. That was kind of a street side shrine. There was like a praying thing to the left of this. But that was kind of the first day's trips. The pictures I'm looking on now are more like eating pictures. So the rated ones. So these are various dishes that we had. Like this is like it was like a banquet that was thrown by my friend's uncle. And so this is like a famous seafood restaurant in Taipei, right opposite of an old bookstore I used to go to as a kid. But this is all tremendously good stuff. This was the dish that was called, this is a sample of a dish from a big soup dish called Buddha Jumps Over the Wall. Because it's so good, Buddha will jump over a wall to have it. So I need to look it up. It was really, really good. And the whole fish, sea bass. This is some sort of eel rice thing. I just got a note that everyone's doing breakfast, so I had to go down soon. This is a chicken claw from this amazing chicken broth soup. The best I've maybe ever had. And this is the bookstore I remember I think as a kid. I think this is the same bookstore. It might have grown bigger. But this is one of the only bookstores that was around for, that had English books when we were in Taiwan. It was right opposite of this seafood banquet place. But that was the day. So I gotta get going now, but we're going to head out to see my friend Alan's, I think one of his relatives' father's grave sites, and then there's some stuff in that area, so we're all going to pile into a minibus and head on down. So, but I need to go get breakfast because we're leaving at 8 pretty soon. So, thanks for watching. That's the report from Taiwan so far. I haven't done a lick of work. Maybe today. I'm just starting to get over the jet lag, I think, because I was on such a weird schedule before that it was not too difficult, I guess, to swing out. But we'll see. It might just backfire me and blow up in my face. So have a good Thursday it is, and I'll see you tomorrow.